Okay, it's time for today's CSS battle. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Let's do this. Probably with the nested template, so we're already there. Let's set order. Let's go order, solid, this color, order width, 50 and probably 100. Yeah. Get rid of background for now. Background, conic-gradient at 80 pixels, 80 pixels. Go with this color, 75%, and then with the light purple, then we will set its width and height, so 100, 220, so 0, 0, 120 pixels, 120 pixels should get us those four. Perfect. Then if we get rid of, change that to what, about 40? Yep. Then set this background to light purple too. And I'm wondering if we can use a merge of some variety, but I can't remember how you do that. So it's color mix. Something like that. Let's try background blend multiply. Well, that doesn't work. But darken. Do it on there instead. Make. That overlay. I think for it to actually work, they've both got to actually be on the same thing. So how about We do that. Have another conic gradient at 40 pixels, 40 pixels. Um, 90 degrees. This 5%. Transparent the rest. That's certainly more interesting. Darken. Doesn't work. What about difference? Multiply. This isn't looking promising. I'll say that. Let's just get rid of that bit. Cool. Then let's try difference. Don't like that. How about darken? That. Color band maybe? Doesn't give me the right color either. Screen do. Ooh, that makes things lighter. We don't want that. Try hue maybe? No. Luminosity. Interesting. Light. Not light. Nope. Nope. Already tried. Color band. Color doesn't help us. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to find a way of making that work. Let's go back to how we were going to do it. In 40. Background. Let's make it this color. Right, how much smaller is this? 170 to 10. So that's 60 smaller maybe. So let's do color, dark color, then do box shadow, inset. We want that entirely filled, but we want it filled with the light. I can't remember if these go on top or well, they're all going to be insets anyway. Do inset 40 pixels, 40 pixels. Inset minus 40 pixels, minus 40 pixels. Yeah, that's not really helping very much. Let's quickly take this one out. Let's try 0, 0. 40 pixels will give us that purple there. Minus 40 pixels there. Does it go up to the top? Yes, it does. Might want to do this the other way round. I think if I do right, yes, let's take that color of that there, take this color, shove it here. Right, that looks more likely. And then insert uh 40 pixels minus 40 pixels, 0, 40 pixels. Nope. Oh, okay. See what I did. That's not going to work very well. I think the easiest way to do this is to actually set this background to the light color and add a B. Color to be the darker shade. B height 50, margin 0, 0, 80, 80 maybe. Outline 1 pixel solid red, just so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, how about 80 there, 0 there. Plus okay, where's that gone? All right, that would be in the right place where I want it, so that'll do. Shadow, inset 1 in 0, 80 pixels 0, 0, 80 pixels, 80 pixels, 80 pixels. Let's just see if that all matches. Let's try that again. Come on. Okay, that is 100%. What else do we need to do? Right. Do I actually need the width? I do margin 0, 0, 0. That works perfectly. We already had to do something with margin, so we've probably saved a couple of characters. And we'll minify and unit replace. I need that second 0. Yes, I do. Don't need that space there. Then what happens? Change that to margin. Place. Yeah. Interesting. Get rid of that bit. Oop. Yeah, that's not going to work with space because there's not enough space to put 2 in there. So let's go back to the border because that will at least work. That character from color. That is 100%. If I could get the blend working, this would be perfect. Though we could use the same conic gradient. Ish. Right. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it for now. It's possible that you could get the blending to work, and if you could get the blending to work, it'd be really quite easy. You just make that square in the middle and you overlay it over that. But I've got no idea what the color is going to be for doing that. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.